What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and setup on the new Init miner, Matches miner. I don't know exactly what it is. It's new though. Let's check it out together. So, I just popped the box open, and I didn't know if it was going to be one of those that has like a box inside of a box. It was not. It was just a single box. Boom, styrofoam. Looks like it's packaged very well. Initial first thoughts. It's very shipped very well, and it kind of looks like a mini Doge, almost looks like a gold shell unit. Now, when I got word that this was coming my way by ASL Miner, which also, if you guys need anything from oh goodness, in the mining world, I do have a discount code, and I believe these are available on their website as well. If I can get it out of there. There we go. Okay, so here we are, and it is the Matches INIBOX, INIBOX. It's 12 volts at 40 amps input. Attention, please do refer to the manual before usage. There's no manual there, but I assume there's probably a manual online. It says INIBOX.shop, and it looks fairly standard on this end. Got an Ethernet port, IP button, reset, flash card, fault lights, and a big fan. For this form factor, I'm glad that somebody's actually utilizing a large fan instead of going, what is this? Hold on, let's see here. Is this a 120? Yeah. So this is a full 120, unlike a lot of the mini Doges where it'll be like an 80 and an 80. 120 can get more air and at a quieter, fan speed. Regardless, though, just initial thoughts. It's also got a fan on that side too, so it is in a push-pull configuration, and it looks like it's powered by 3 6-pin PCIe plugs. So let's break out a power supply and get this bad boy plugged in, and then get connected to it. And it's the model INIBOX right there. Yeah, it's got a bunch of numbers on it too. All right, so I had one of the, I think it's an APW7. It's a Bitmain power supply. It works on 110 volt or 240. We're plugged into 110 volt right now, and I just plugged in 3 of the PCIe connectors into the back. These power supplies are great for the money. You can find these used now on Marketplace or like even eBay sometimes for less than 20 bucks. And it's just nice because they put out a decent amount of power for their price, and they're fairly decent construction. I mean, they still last, and they're old. But regardless, back to the main unit here. Looks like we're up and running. Got some blinking, so let's go inside and we'll scan for it, find it, and log into it. All right, now that we're inside, you need to go to INIBOX.shop and make an account. Once you have an account, then you can go to support and software download. And from this point, it will download the INI tool or INIBOX tool. So we'll get this launched open here in a second. All right, and now once you launch that application, it's gonna show up with some stuff that's not English. And the default password is INIBOX, and then just hit whatever that seems to be right there. Now we're gonna need to scan for our device, but this is not the correct IP range for my network, so you will have to put the correct IP range in for your network, and I'll show you that here in a second. All right, so my IP range is 192.168.12.1, and then it's gonna start here and then stop at 255, 12.255. Make sure that this box is checked. I have no idea what that is. And then I believe it's this button right here. And it did not do it correctly. So let me get my translator out real quick. All right, so what I did is I scanned my network. I found the actual IP address for the INIBOX, which is 192.168.12.164, and then I just left that alone, like the ending range for the IP. So I put that in, then I hit that button again, and it scanned, and it found the INIBOX on my network, and it looks like it is hashing at 921 mega hash currently, but we need to set the pool information. So let me go get that now. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get the pool information and the wallet information. Apparently Clown Wallet works with INI coin, so I just got the browser extension wallet. I'm gonna go ahead and set that up right now. All right, so I set it up. I went ahead and stored the private key that it gave me, and now I have a wallet address. So yeah, right here, deposit 0x570. There it is. So we'll copy that wallet address, and we're gonna take it over to the, I believe the worker field. Let me grab all that information and I'll show you how to input it. All right, so I definitely had to do some translation, but luckily with AI, that's all possible nowadays. So the first thing, you'll need to enter all your information in. I'm using Yates Pool. That is the only pool currently available, and the port for this recommended difficulty is the 31556. So you can go to yatespool.com or you can Google it, and then you can put your worker or your wallet address in to look it up. So next thing, you're gonna wanna be on this second option right there, which is like the apply option, and then go up here to your device and right click on it, and you wanna be on the the fourth option down. And then it's gonna ask you for a password, and the password is, make sure caps lock is off, INIBOX. And then it's asking you, yes, do you want to change it to Yates Pool and then this wallet address? And I did the worker name, wallet address, period, INIBOX Bcoin. We'll hit that and we'll give it a second. All right, guys, so after you apply that, it cut back on, and we're back up in hashing. And if we go over to yatespool.com and enter our address in, you can see that our withdrawable balance is 0. Mining machines is, it doesn't have our name there, oddly enough, 12x164, okay. Real-time hash rate hasn't popped up or anything yet, so we'll just give this a second. And earnings, estimated earnings, 83 a day. I don't know how it's got that estimated earnings because I don't think it's submitted any shares yet. Oh, there we go. So it's at 44 mega hash. Average daily is at 342. So we'll give this some time to come up. It's got 61 shares. This unit's supposed to do, I think it's like 800 or 900 mega hash. So we need to get that average up before we can get a good idea of the earnings, because it is estimated it's going up, but as of right now, we just don't know. So we'll be back here in a minute. What's crazy is as I was like waiting for, something to get figured out and find out what my profitability was, Red Panda Mining actually sent me a DM, and he was like, hey, ASIC Miner Value just added INI to their website. So I imagine they're going to start adding the devices as well. But right now, 850 mega hash at 500 watts and 14 cents per kilowatt hour comes out to $33.67 a day. That is insane and not sustainable. I wouldn't think. So you know how that goes. If there's a miner that's making a ridiculous amount of money, tons of people are going to rush out and buy them. And if you're not one of the first, then you're one of the last. Now, that being said, it is a gamble. It is a dice roll. So, yeah, I don't know. I am concerned with the exchanges they have right now. It looks like I think only one of them is working for the US. A lot of these exchanges are not US compliant. So I'm going to be doing another video going over the exchange that is working with this and seeing if you actually can, offload these coins, because it doesn't matter how much it's making a day if you can't actually trade the coins. So yeah, it is showing that 850 mega hash should earn us 264 INI a day. And yeah, that's That is very profitable. It's got my red alarm, my skeptical brain going wild right now. And let's go over to ASL Miner and show you what these things are going to cost. And here it is, the matches INIBOX. And whenever I see INI, it makes me think of the Ready Player One movie. So 850 mega hash, 480 watts, 55 decibels. That is not what it looks like. As you saw, it is a single fan and it has 3 plugs on it. So yeah, I think that was just a generic photo. Anyway, regardless, you will need a power supply that has 3 PCIe plugs that can supply at least, I'd recommend bare minimum like a 750 watt server power supply or something like that. I would not put a 500 watt power supply. Always think of it as the 80% rule. You don't want to push it too hard. But the price on these is $2,980. I do have a discount code for these, and I do want to give ASL Miner a huge shout out. Thank you for sending me one of these over. I think other than Red Panda Mining, I'm probably one of the only other people, content creators, that's had a chance to get my hands on one of these. So very grateful, very thankful. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye on what INI is doing, and also how the miner's doing, because from what I understand, this is like brand new miner, brand new coin, brand new network, a lot of things going on. And yeah, we'll definitely do a deep dive on that. So with this video, it was just basically unboxing, setup, and ready to go. Also, I was just informed by, I guess, one of the developers or one of the people on the INI team that the software does have a English version, and they're going to be adding that to the website. So as soon as I can get my hands on the English version, I'll do another video showing you all the different actual words and how to set it up in English. So with that being said, I wanted to thank y'all for coming out. I really do appreciate it. If you're gonna roll the dice on one of these, please comment down below and let me know. I'm super, super curious, because I know in the past, if you were like first to like get on, or first batch on a lot of these, like newer ASIC miners, I guess this is an ASIC miner, yeah, then you were always good. But lately it has not been the case. So who's going out there, who's putting their the dice on the table, so to speak. But anyway, guys, with that being said, I wanted to thank y'all for coming out, and I'm gonna jump off here and go get something for my throat, because I am losing my voice little by little. It's that time of year. Anyways, later, guys. Peace.